All right, welcome back. In the last session, we imported the GitHub repo to Azure DevOps. We also learned about pull request, how to do it using GUI. In this session, we're going to get started with the same process, creating some of the branches and then merging it to the master or the main branch. In this case, it would be master, and all of the operation which would come handy in your daily DevOps journey. We're going to do it using the CLI. All right, without further ado, let's get started. So I'm going to go to my IntelliJ. So I'm using a different editor now. I just wanted to give you a glimpse of how you can use other editor also apart from Visual Studio Code. I personally like this editor because it comes up with the auto completion features. It's a bit heavy in size in terms of the space it requires, but it worth the installation. So I've already only got one branch, which is master. So what I'm gonna do is, if I would like to see the branch, we know the command git branch -a. We've got only master, which is where our head is. This is our remote branch. I'm gonna clear this. In order to create a new one and check out to that particular branch, what you do is you do a git checkout and then -b and then the new branch. So you could name it as probably new branch, and now our branch is now shifted to the head is now shifted to the new branch. So if you do a git branch -a, you would see that pointer is on now new branch instead of master. All right, so let's start probably making some changes. Probably you would like to add a new variable. That's gonna be variable new branch, and it's going to be default, and there's some value in this. All right, so this is where it is in the new branch. Now what you want to do is, git doesn't automatically snapshot your code as you make edits. So whatever changes we're making, we need to tell git what files exactly that needs to be snapshotted by staging those changes. What are the staging? At the moment we haven't staged any changes. So if you do a get status, we have that these are the files um, which are not changed, and these are now staged yet. In order to stage them, there are multiple options. So what you could do is you could just start adding the file names, get add var, or what you can do is generally if you would like to stage all of these files, you could just simply add dot, and now if you do a get status, they should be in a green. And now with that, it is pushing, also trying to push all of these changes. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clear out the IDE, just going to delete it. One of the other way is, instead of here, you could do is you see a green button over here, you could just click on the green button. You can push directly from here also, and you can change what are the commits you want to push. So I am gonna just discard all of these changes. Instead, I would simply delete the folder, or you can just add into the git ignore also. That's the safest option. So for now, I'm gonna just delete it, and now if I do a get status, I should have only var.tf. All right, now got time to commit the changes. Now the first thing you do in a commit changes is add the file, and then you write down commit tag, and then the commit message, which is like added a new feature branch, and that's about it. Your files are now staged, and now you can just since you have prepared the commit, you can just simply push your branch by typing the git push command, and that would also require you to do an upstream of where you want to push it. So you want to push it to the origin. Now it's going to be origin, and then name of your branch, which is going to be, what was the branch? The branch was new branch, origin new branch. And if you see your branch, all of the changes which you had are now pushed to the our remote branch, which is over here. Now if we just hit a refresh, we should have the new branch creator right over here, which is right over here. So if we go to the new branch, we should have all the new changes, which is this. However, if you go to the master branch, you should not have those changes. So what we did in the previous session is we created a pull request right over here and merged it back. What you could do is you could just merge right from here also. In order to do that, you would need to check out to the master branch, which is get checkout master. Now it is into the master branch. Now you can simply do a get merge and then the branch, which is new branch. And if you see right over here, the branch are being now merged with the master, and now you can simply push it to your remote repository, which is master. So now if we go to our master branch and try to hit a refresh, we should have the new changes right over here. We can see that the branch still exists. However, we can always simply delete the branch right from here. So what we could do is, in order to delete the branch from the remote is, so at the moment, if you type in get branch -a, we should have all the branches. Now if you do a get branch -d and then the name of the branch, new branch, that is going to delete the branch from the local. You see that the branch is not there in the local your local system now. However, if you go to your repo, that's my repo, and try to go to the branch, you would see that the branch still exists. There's a different command to delete your remote branches. So these are all your remote branches and remote changes, and this is all your local changes which you do on your local system. In the next session, we're going to get started with how you can delete your remote branches and do some other get fetch and get pull command. What is the difference between all of those? I hope this was informative. Thank you.